Hello everyone, welcome to another pick a card reading on this channel. This is going to be your relationship reading, and if there is any problem going on in your connection, then it is going to discuss that, be it communication problem or distance problem. What is it? Both sides of stories will be discussed, plus how the relationship is flowering or not flowering or suffering. Where is it at? So three things will be discussed in group number 1, group 2 and group 3. You have to pick from these groups, and I will start with group 1. Check the description. Timestamps are in the description. So let's start with group 1. Hello group 1. Let's see what is your reading saying about your relationship. So Queen of Wands. So one major thing here can be trying to maintain something that you are not. Okay, maybe you're trying to be something for this connection that you're not, and you're something else, but you can't share yourself. Yeah, there's fear of judgment here. There is yeah, Four of Swords. There you just sleep on things maybe instead of telling it to your partner. Let's see what is coming through for your connection. The Fool, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Star, Tower, Hierophant, Moon, Devil. Yeah. See, this relationship definitely has अजीब सा कमिटमेंट है यहाँ पे. मतलब कि ऐसा हो सकता है कि कोई एक इंसान जो आपसे चाहता है आप सर्टन वे में बिहेव करो, पर वो खुद ही वैसे बिहेव नहीं कर रहा है. मतलब कि सी विद द फूल हियर, वन ऑफ यू इज़ madly in love with the whole situation. I'm seeing this can be marriage also. This is some deep commitment here, and the one person has foolhardy attitude. At the same time they have some anger issues. Knight of Swords, this is showing some hidden anger issues. So this person, they can be like, okay, so this person here, the guy, the man or the masculine energy in this relationship, wherever is the masculine energy right now, on whichever side, is like that I am a fool. I don't know how things happen. मुझे इतना पता नहीं है. Like I don't know much things. At the same time, they have major anger issues. If things don't go as per them, they start creating problems. So it is like, if you're such a fool, then why are you creating so much anger issues? Then you just stay where you're at. This is like a man-child maybe. Doesn't have to be. And like, this person does not know how to manage their emotions, but they will call you emotional for crying once. This is that kind of persona, but they don't know themselves how to manage their emotions, because they literally go by their whims, and they are in love in this connection, no doubt. What they need is to let go of that ego, or they need some kind of an ego blast. Maybe you have kept this relationship going by sacrificing on what you are. You, on the other hand, Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, you have a plan and you keep working with it. You could use some more support from your partner, but I'm seeing that this partner only goes to be becoming more kiddish. They have good things going on, they have wish fulfillment going on, but they look very manly. But I don't know if they are doing divine masculine things, because they are not doing divine masculine things, and you are somewhere left to be your own person. Seven of Wands is yeah, so there can be a ओवरऑल वेन एवर यू गाइज मीट, जब भी आप मिलते हो तो हमेशा लड़ाई झगड़े जैसी बातें होती हैं, या फिर एक ओवरऑल एक आप खुद को डिफेंड कर रहे होते हो. आप यू आर नॉट एबल टू एक्सप्लेन योर साइड टू देम, बिकॉज you both are in this relationship in a certain way, bounded by this relationship. You both don't want to step out of this connection, but it is not a connection of equals, or it is not a connection of equal efforts, at least. And I'm seeing that you will be moving on with the same thing. I'm not seeing that either you will be looking for somebody else, either that's coming as the guidance, or you will be retreating into yourself as the High Priestess. and giving your person the time to grow. This relationship, what is the need for this relationship, is an emperor, is a masculine energy, is a divine masculine energy, is the need for the relationship itself. Somebody needs to guide here, somebody needs to have a vision here, and you cannot do all the work. You have somehow taken up a lot of work. Maybe you're taking care of this person is your project, you're helping build this person. And अनटिल अनलेस जब तक इस इंसान को झटका नहीं लगेगा तब तक ये नहीं सीखेंगे. सो इफ़ यू आर थिंकिंग कि जस्ट बाय सिटिंग देयर यू आर गोइंग टू बी रिजॉल्विंग द सिचुएशन, जैसा है वैसा चलने दो और ये इंसान ठीक हो जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला है. जब तक आप इस इंसान को झटका नहीं दोगे किसी प्रकार का, ये ठीक नहीं होने वाला है. तो समवेयर यू नीड टू सी कि कहाँ पे आप, बिकॉज आई एम सीइंग, okay, so for the feminine side here, feminine here is telepathically, massively telepathically controlling. You're subconsciously controlling the situation, because you cannot have a conscious control over the situation. You are doing it subconsciously. So both of you are becoming equally toxic. This devil is not just your person. This is your person saying things and never doing them, or just talking too much and never doing anything, and you just keeping your emotions to yourself, acting like a widow or a single woman even if you have a relationship. So this is how you both are coping up with the current situation. Single man or woman in the relationship, as I said, it can be on either side. Now moving forward, what does this relationship need so far? Yeah, we need some solutions, right? This is Four of Swords, Three of Cups, Judgment, Three of Cups again. You need to walk away from this relationship in some way, emotionally at least. You need to gain correct judgment of your situation, what is actually happening in your situation, being meditative, walking away from all this, so that this person can come out there and find you. This person needs to get out of their shell. They have been in their shell for so long that they think that is the place to be. But they need to come out of it. They need to come out of it. And you can help them by becoming self-sufficient, but also by having correct judgment, calling them out when required. If you are going to stick to being in this situation where it is not helping either of you, where both of you are one or the other way suffering, then it is going to be really tough. So try avoiding that. Try to have the correct discernment of this connection. If this resonates, you can check other readings and also contact me for a personal reading. Details are in the description. Ease and grace. Not forcing things, being at ease and being grateful about things while being brave. Ease and grace does not just mean that, go with the flow. No, it also means taking the strong, courageous, brave action when required. Okay, and this situation requires you to take some brave action. Okay, so do that. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'll move on to next reading. Bye for now. Hi group 2, let's see what's happening in your relationships. What is happening for group 2 in this relationship? So I am here getting themes of overthinking and control. King of Cups. So someone here is very loving and loving, caring. You have something coming up in future. Can be a water sign also. Let's see. Ace of Swords, Death card, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Tower, Temperance, Ten of Wands, King of Swords, Strength card, Six of Wands, Page of Swords. So one person here is very clear what this relationship means to them, and they have put all the burden of their clarity onto the other person. So this relationship means A, B, C, D, and so you should act accordingly. And so there is control here. I'm seeing there is control on both sides, okay? And there is some transformation that this relationship may be going through. Maybe there was a fight, or somebody was like somebody was like overwhelmed, okay, overwhelmed over here, and they called out, they stopped talking with the person, and in the future though, whoever like did not do the wrong thing, because one of you did do something corrupt, and it is on the other side, it is one person did something corrupt, and then they were hiding, they corrupted the energy of this connection and they went hiding, okay? So whoever did that is going to get some karma here. That person is going to feel caged, and this relationship in some way is going to become more open, is what I'm getting here. There is some openness coming into this relationship which will be in favor of the person who was taking all the burden. So the person who was burdened by the narrative that the other person set is now going to maybe free them from the narrative, or take control, take charge, and going to have the final courage, going to have more infinite possibilities to move forward, while the other person will stay stuck, will fall into worry. This person has been saying that they are going through tough time, maybe money is the problem, maybe this, that, or the other is the problem, and those problems have taken the best of them, but actually what has taken the best of them is their own fear and greed. And when you have fear and greed and then you fall in love, then fear and greed patterns never let your relationship work out. There is this emotional distance, because fear and greed are innately selfish patterns, and somebody selfish cannot have a proper relationship. This relationship needs angelic help. This relationship can only be uplifted by angels. Humans, if you want to save this connection, have better communication. There are some secrets, at least on one side, there are some secrets that need to be discussed. Secret thoughts, secret way of living, you know, and for otherwise this relationship will take its own face, and that is going to look something like a Queen of Wands. It's a very open person, okay? It's a very open energy of you know, maybe one of you acted like they don't know things even if they knew things. This relationship lost its communication or its passion way before. It has maybe lost it over and over again. So it has kind of become like a cosmic connection, for that matter. Like that romance and connection has to be rebuilt, has to be worked on again. You both have to meet each other like you're meeting for the first time, for this relationship to build up from the scratch. Overall, this is asking for communication, true communication, and also for one of you or both of you to show up for your own self, show up in your own life, put efforts in your own life instead of putting effort in somebody else's life. Show up for yourself, make fortune happen for yourself, make things happen for yourself, grab onto the opportunities. Make yourself a priority before you make somebody else a priority, because if you do not make yourself a priority and make somebody else a priority, at cosmic level it is like a bad deal that you do to yourself, or you can say it is like something that is looked down upon in cosmic realms. And so don't do that, because when you do that, then you get fake relationship in the outside world. If you are outsourcing your emotional strength, or if you start outsourcing your happiness, then universe does not reward that. It rather punishes that by giving you fake connections. So maybe you need to focus on your own self for now, for any love connection to work in your favor. So, group 2, this is what I have for you in this reading. I hope this resonates. If it does, leave a like or a comment, and you can check other readings on my channel. Ways to contact me for a personal reading are in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in some other reading. Bye for now. Hello group 3, welcome back to your reading. Let's see what is up for the group 3. What kind of communication issue you are facing. Turning inwards, this is emotional unavailability while trying to maintain status of a relationship. Your relationship is fighting conditioning or how to be. People have told you that you have to be a certain way, and maybe you're following those norms how to be, but that is not satisfying you. Somewhere you need clarity here. You need some guidance here. So let's see. So your relationship looks like you both are open people, open in good sense, like open-minded people. Let's see. Yeah, the Master, Two of Swords, Master, rebirth, experiencing, receptivity, trust, miser, intensity, exhaustion, existence, projection, Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody here has been holding on for too long. The feminine here has been like holding on for too long. Maybe you have emotional ups and downs also. So it's like one of you was trying to maintain the status of this connection कि जैसा है वैसा ही बना रहे, ज़्यादा कोई problems ना आए. But suddenly something happened, and this can also be like a mental, both of you are being shown here. Both the parties have mental issues. One of you is obsessed with not breaking the rules of their own mind, doing only what they feel right, not being experimental, while the other person's problem is not having the correct trust, not having the trust on life, on this connection. And like maybe your trust has been broken, this person's trust has been broken in the past, but they only take care of things to assure that this thing will stay in their place or in their life. And the other person does not know that. They are themselves on a rebirth journey. The other person here is going through some deep rebirth and looking forward into the world. Maybe they do not have correct judgment for their career or something like that. And they need love in their relationship, in their life itself right now. The other person also needs love. And both, it's like दो भिखारी एक दूसरे से भीख मांग रहे हैं. They have no love to offer. It can be that both of you need love so much and you right now do not have love to offer to each other. And this relationship's requirement is becoming bigger and bigger every day. And it needs you to conserve some energy into this relationship. The relationship requires you to exhaust some energy within your connection. Okay? So what to do here? You both need to give this relationship another chance. It can be that you are exhausted with this connection. One of you has been waiting forever. Other person, there can be distance also between the two of you. So yeah, this needs healing energy. You need to do the work. One of you need to like step up and do something for this connection, which actually supports the intensity and the passion that this connection holds. Do the work that is required for your connection so that you can save this connection. Otherwise, at least for some time, this connection will go on a back foot or will go on a low note from your lives, because you both need love, and right now you may not have love to give each other as much required because of the circumstances, because of the confusion of the outside world. It's impacting your current situation. It's exhausting the good energy out of your relationship. But one thing I can tell you, that this is not over. This may be like a break in your connection, but this is not over. So yeah, there is some magic that you can use. There is some magic that you can, make happen. If you do some magic during this time, like clear, cancel and release past energy, connect with the downloads, masculine especially here needs to connect with their feminine energy and connect with their downloads, correct downloads about life. Instead of getting stuck in logic, they need to clear out their emotional spaces so that they can actually get balanced and give to this relationship. Balance is required. You both coming together is required. You both feeling equal is required. So the suffering of this relationship is related with generating some healing energy. If you call upon some healing energy right now, it will help you build trust on your connection. It will help you establish communication in a way that you both feel emotionally fulfilled rather than feeling like so it can be that when the feminine goes to the masculine to ask for answers, they may feel that they are getting interrogated, or one of you may feel interrogated while the other person feels emotionally dissatisfied. So how to close this gap that that one person does not feel interrogated while the other person can also feel emotionally satisfied? By clear, cancel and release of the past images of each other and calling healing energy on the present image of each other. You have to see each other with fresh eyes instead of seeing each other from the prism of the past. Okay, so this is what is going to heal or cause healing into your connection. Your relationship can be very beautiful, can be very passionate, can be one of the best things that happen to you, but it requires your intensity and passion. It's not going to work out on its own. So this is what I have for you in this reading, group number 3. I hope this resonates. If it does, leave a like or a comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in some other reading. Bye for now.